What it do, homies? It's your boy David. I'm back today. We back here with some more Dreamcatcher. This time we're checking out Fairytale. Now, I, for the life of me, could not find a music video for this. Everything that I found was, for the most part, fan-made. Now, I know that they do have pretty much the audio version of it only, but I like to have visuals. You know, sometimes it gets a little boring just kind of staring at album artwork. So I found this lyric video, which I haven't seen one of these since my reactions to BTS, and plus we have all the singers' names up here, so that's going to help me identify each and every one of them and start remembering names. Anyways, it's time to shut up and turn it up. Fairytale, okay. See the way that this kind of opened up is that's definitely one of the things where you know, if you out here doing like videography and stuff, and then you just start doing like zoom, like, you know what I'm saying, like those type of people that do transitions and stuff with their phone, and then they go into the video editing software and they start editing it together. I like to think of that opening as a fast transition, and you just looking at the sky. And as you're looking at the sky, somebody did a speed lapse of it, and it's just the sky that's moving really, really fast as it's shifting from day to night, right? Because the opening kind of reminded me of, you know, space and stars, but it also had that sense of wonder, which is, of course, on theme with the title of this Fairytale, and the way that they kind of open it up like that, ooh, right, giving me light-hearted vibes, like this is a song to strengthen togetherness, if you will. Okay, let's keep it going. Dami, okay. Hey. Okay, guys. Yeah, I honestly, you know, I will insomnia. I guess, can I call myself an insomnia? Right? I can call myself that, right? Because I know I haven't heard nearly as many songs as you guys have that are watching this reaction, but I've heard quite a few, right? We finished our first 2 series, the one which I believe belonged with Visions, unless that was a new one, and then we finished the Nightmare series here pretty recently. So I am familiar with their sound, and the reason why I bring that up is because I think I'm at a point to where I could start putting stuff in like my top 3 like songs, because this one would definitely have a slot. I'm loving everything about this, the fullness of the track during the chorus as they're singing, and then where what she was singing back, Follow Your Heart. I really love the way that she was just sustaining that, and the melody and everything, it just begs to be sung with her father. And the instrumental is just so uplifting, you know. Come on now. Yeah, this has definitely got to be one of my top 3 songs from Dreamcatcher. And then I think another thing that's kind of easy to kind of overlook whenever we're listening to this wonderful instrumental and their vocals is just the cadence and the style and the rhythm at which they're singing, right? They aren't just simply, they aren't just simply singing, right? They kind of got a little bit of a like a singing type of rap in there as well, which is good to kind of break up the rhythm, makes things really really easy and catchy to sing and rap with. Like this whole entire song is just sprinkled with a whole lot of goodness, right? I'm pretty sure each and every part, each part of this song, I can fast forward to a part and I'm like, yeah, I like that part. I like that part. Like so far within the 1 minute 56 seconds, there hasn't been a bad part of this song. And generally there's always one, even if it's just a small part. Everything I've heard so far has been amazing. Like this part right here. When did this one come out? Is this one of their earlier? Oh no, I don't know when it originally came out. Now, because what I'm not hearing in this one is that influence of metal, like that metalish, like the hard guitars. Everything here kind of sounds like the type of stuff you would hear and like what do you call it? Like a show-in, like right? No, shoujo. That's what they call it. I mean, you could listen to it like a show-in, like a show-in anime. The stuff that's mostly geared towards the male audience. But I can see this type of stuff being applied to shoujo. But it's got more of a lightheartedness, right? It's almost like this song sounds a little bit more earlier, or have they always had that? I honestly don't know. I don't want to copy this whole entire theme because it'll bring a bunch of stuff. You guys let me know, when did this originally come out? Because this one is so different from what I've heard before. Now, obviously, they're genre benders, right? They mesh a lot of genre, and it was from what I've heard. But this one kind of just sounds straight, like straight. There's guitars in there, but there's no heavy element to it, unless they just come out of nowhere and start bringing it in. But this one's a little bit more lighthearted than what I've heard. Almost kind of like a. It's funny because I wouldn't even call it K-pop. It's like what do you call this? What do you call this type of music? It's not R&B. It's not necessarily alternative rock. I don't know. You guys, I'm looking for it. I feel like maybe it is kind of K-pop-ish. It definitely sounds pop. I just don't know what kind of pop.
This might sound like a fantasy. Don't worry, look up and you'll see. You're living a fairy tale.
See that bass line. The delayed drop. Okay. I like this part. It's a beautiful song. Is that the end of it? Oh yeah, that's so weird. Why does that happen all the time with lyric videos, where they play like music at the end of it? What is the reasoning behind that? Right? I'm a seasoned YouTuber here, and I don't understand that. Like, is it there to kind of pad the runtime? I don't understand that, because I remember when I was doing a reaction to another artist and I was looking at a lyric video, and like 5 of them, they always had music that played afterwards. Anyways, that's besides the point. I have a question for you guys. Has Dreamcatcher ever made a soundtrack? Oh no, they did. They made a soundtrack to King's Raid. That's right. Have they done anything outside of King's Raid? Like, have they made an opening for an anime? Because I feel like they would be very, very good at it. Very, very good. Because, and then not only that, but that's another audience you can cater to as well. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure they've probably been all on that, but I am interested in that, the answer to that question. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.